Hey, bonjour tout le monde. Alors, bienvenue à la deuxième semaine de votre projet de passion. So, welcome to week 2 of your passion project. So week 2 is all about la recherche, research. So, what we're going to do, je vais vous montrer comment utiliser le Library Learning Commons. Et puis, on va regarder à quelques exemples et on va regarder à la bibliographie. Et puis, je vais vous laisser faire de la recherche. So, we're going to look at some examples of how this Library Learning Commons site works. And then I will show you how bibliography is to be filled out. And then I'm going to let you go and do some research. So, here is your weekly learning plan. Grades 2, 3s is here. 4, 5s is here, and you'll find, this isn't finished yet obviously, but you'll find research week, a good place to start is here, the Library Learning Commons. So let's start there. And so here we are at the District Library Learning Commons and Education Center. The first place to go here, you go to Research and Inquiry. Click on that, and then we see these wonderful databases, encyclopedias, search engines. So here we have World Book at the different levels. We have l'Encyclopédie Découverte en français, Advanced World Book, Science, Power, Kiddle, which is a search engine as well, Google Kids, Kids Search, voici les dictionnaires, and there's wonder sites. So Wonderopolis, How Stuff Works, the Smithsonian, Royal BC Museum. There's many, many interesting websites here. National Geographic Kids, Nat Geo's Good Stuff. Now you can see that most of these websites are in English. It's en anglais. So you're going to be doing your research, most likely you'll be doing it in English. Okay, so that means that you're going to be coming up with your information in English as well, which is fine. And we'll get into the French translation part of it probably in week 3 when you're organizing your information and figuring out what to do with it. But let's look at some examples here. So here I have, I'm going to pass this document out to everybody. Imagine that this is your essential question. Qu'est-ce qui fait qu'un tigre est un si bon prédateur? So how is it that a tiger is such a good predator? And here's some of my wonder questions. Quelle taille est un tigre? So how big is a tiger? Well, let's go back to our website here. So let's try searching for something in World Book. Okay, la recherche. Alors ici, so where do we go? Well, let's go to Kids. Les images. So, well, maybe I'll hold it the French way. Okay, here we go, tiger. So we're looking for size. The tiger is the largest kind of wildcat. An adult male is 9 feet, 2 meters long. So here, 2.5 mètres. So I wrote that in French. And under sources, World Book, and I can put here a link to the actual copy. Voilà. Okay. So, ça c'est votre template de recherche. So this is your research template. This is just examples of how you might want to do it. So here's my essential question, and here are my wonder questions, and I just go through and look things up. Okay. So the District Learning Commons has lots of resources for you to use. So the other thing we need to do is bibliographie. So at the end, all your research that you've done, you want to write down, so Site. Oh, c'est trop grand. Site web. World Book. Auteur. Well, you got to look for the author while you're looking at these things. You might not be able to find the author, and I've just left the site. But you might not be able to find the author. You could also write down the date it was published, or the web address, and anything else that you might be able to find. So, autre, other. L'adresse web. Tiens. Voilà. Date publiée, you can look at the date it was published, and the author. So going back to our World Book article here, the nice thing about the World Book is at the bottom it actually tells you how to cite the article. So it's from 2021. Here's where we write it. We're from Chicago. And then we're done. Okay, so, on va retourner à où on a commencé. We go back to where we started. So work your way through your essential questions and wonder questions using all these different sites, and you'll be surprised how much information you can come up with. Just remember to make sure that you take a note of what it is that you're finding and keep track of your bibliography as you're doing it. And at the end of the week, it should all be filled in. Okay? Si vous avez des questions, if you have any questions as to how this is going, you can give me an email, and I'll be talking with everybody on Friday. We're having our conferences on Friday, and you can ask me questions then. Okay? Alors, bonne chance, bonne recherche, et à bientôt. Merci.